Derek mentioned that he was a police officer for 26 years, I believe he said. And one of the things that we talk about when we talk about highway safety is working together. We have to work together, everybody. And so when we talk about our strategic highway safety plan and our emphasis area teams, we're talking about bringing people together from the education community, the emergency medical services community, the enforcement community, the engineering community, and the public health community. Because at the end of the day, all of those folks, as well as advocates and Vision Zero and all of these other stakeholders, all have a role to play and all are able to help when it comes to preventing the next serious injury or the next death. And so one of the things that I definitely want to talk about is that we want to partner with local communities. We want to partner, when we talk about safety from a statewide perspective, that's all made up of every one of the local communities in our state. And so we want to work with local communities. We want to work with local programs. We want to work with local families. And we want to work with local officials. I want to also make mention, and several people have talked about this as well, that every single person has a role to play when you are using the transportation system in the safety of others, okay? And so if you're driving, Shauna mentioned several times, impassioned, please slow down. Don't drive aggressively. When you're looking at your phone, even when you're stopped at a signal, does that mean that when you see the lights green and you look up, have you looked around to see what's going on? Are there pedestrians? Don't drive distracted. Don't drive impaired. We have to get people who are driving to keep their minds on the road. And we have to get people who are using the transportation system, no matter how they're going, whether that's walking, 2 wheels, 4 wheels, or more. We've really got to get everybody thinking about what they can do to help the people around them arrive where they're going safely, every trip, every time. We're working not only on those plans that I talked about, but also on a safe transportation for every pedestrian plan. That's a Federal Highways Initiative, an innovation initiative through their Everyday Counts program. And we've developed a draft action plan for installing pedestrian countermeasures through that program. We're working with the folks at the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to bring a pedestrian assessment to the state of Kentucky so that we can really look at future opportunities to improve safety for pedestrians and bicyclists. Ultimately, I believe that everyone who's here, your goal is the same. We want to get where we're going every trip, every time, safely. And we all have a role to play and we can all contribute. And I really appreciate the fact that we're all here today to talk about that. And remember, when you leave here today, whether that's on foot, on 2 wheels, or on more wheels, you can set an example for those around you, and you can be a part of a safer tomorrow. So thank you.
Thank you, Jason. That's a perfect segue. We've got behind me a list of 10 things that you can do today. We know it's going to take millions of dollars and a lot of time to retrofit our roadways to be designed more safely. But if we all take it upon ourselves today, we can make it safer for everyone. So I'm just going to go ahead and read these. Number 1, do not drive, bike, or walk distracted. Drive the speed limit. And with that one, I would encourage you to look around at other people, and it is amazing how many people speed. Always yield to pedestrians. Give bicyclists 3 feet of space when passing. That is the law in both Ohio and Kentucky. Come to a full stop at stop signs. Don't accelerate through a yellow light. Drive carefully in inclement weather. Make yourself visible when you're walking or biking, especially at night. Be patient when you are driving. And please remember the humanity of all other road users. So that concludes our program for today. I just want to take a moment to acknowledge and thank our elected officials who joined us today. Thank you, Representative Buddy Wheatley and Representative Rachel Roberts of Kentucky. Thank you, Judge Executive Steve Pendry. Thank you, Councilman Greg Landsman from Cincinnati. Thank you, Councilman Ken Bowman from Fort Thomas. You all being here shows that you care. So thank you for making time, and I know everyone has busy schedules, so thank you for being here. And thank you again to all of our speakers. Thank you, Matt Butler, Derek Ballman, Tanner Yes, Tammy Campbell, Jason Sawilla, and a special thank you to Shauna for sharing your story. It means so much. Thank you.